There are some serious pros to consider when looking at the rotoscoping in this. For starters, it works as sort of a smoothing effect. Everything in each shot blends into a cohesive whole because it's all animated. Like, one problem when you make movies about the past is it's really hard to make everything look appropriately lived in because it's either too new, made by the art department for the film, or too old, taken from some collector, or it's in pristine condition because it's a valuable antique. This makes certain live-action period pieces look strange sometimes. That smoothing effect also helps them integrate different media into the film while having it look cohesive, like old cartoons, TV shows, well-preserved classic movies like Sound of Music in 2001, less well-preserved films like It and The Frozen Dead, and tiny 8mm home videos from around the Houston area at the time. And, the boldness of the lines may change sometimes and the shapes may get more impressionistic, but it's all cohesive. And good God, are we probably more willing to see like a digitally 2D animated film about the 60s than a 3D animated film about the 60s, considering like the tone it's going for? Think about serious works of art like American Pop that explore the past, and then think about like the 2015 film Minions. That is set in 1968, so which fits the mood better? In short, I think that using Tommy Pilata's weird advanced version of the old Bob Sabiston, Rotoshop pipeline actually helped the film, from every angle I can see it,
I can't believe you managed to bring up Minions.
I never thought I would hear Minions and Richard Linklater in the same discussion.
I'm hurt. This is his animation style at its best, possibly. It looks way better than it does in A Scanner Darkly, because again, I'm not a huge fan of how A Scanner Darkly looks, much like Ethan is. I think it looks too realistic for its own good. This one is it's dialed back a bit, and I think it's all the better for it. Ethan and I visibly got excited when the 2001 moment came on screen, I'm pretty sure. We both went, yo, that's cool!
Yeah, they finally figured out how to make 2001 the perfect movie. It was just missing that one thing, and it was being a cartoon.
Yeah, when you said that, oh god, I remember laughing so hard. And then you beat me up until I gave you Pop-Tarts. Yeah, I generally like the animation style. The pulsatingness of the hairs and everything like that doesn't generally bother me. To me, I kind of like the imperfections personally. I think it generally just kind of falls into I just think it looks neat. Marge holding a potato, I just think it's neat.
Mom, you're always trying to give me
rotoscoping.
What is it with you? I just think they're neat.
Short of pulling a Joel Haver and using EB Synth to map drawings onto a video's optical flow data, 2D animation is mad expensive and time consuming, especially rotoscoping. But there were times when I was watching this where I was wondering is this actually maybe the path of least resistance for certain period pieces? What if there are some movie ideas where the best end product is made by getting some actors in front of a green screen and having animators do a lot of the rest?
I agree with Austin, really. I think particularly for period pieces, it's well-suited, and I would like to see Linklater do stuff. I like seeing more animation in general. The other key example I was actually going to bring up is the 2016 film Tower, which depicts the University of Texas shooting from 1966 and is entirely rotoscoped, a la this film. And I think that while that still has some of the expected awkwardness of using filtered photos for backgrounds and limited palette stuff, I think that for period pieces on a budget or depicting a historical event like that in particular, it gives you a lot of options to both depict it truthfully and also add a certain amount of stylistic flair that reflects cultural memory in a way that you can't really do quite so easily or even necessarily as effectively in a purely live action feature. So yeah, I'm excited to see more from him, especially since he's just been getting better with each of these in a lot of ways, I would say.
Forrest Gump is the white boy summer.
I slid my ticket across the table and I said, "Sorry guys, I gotta see about a girl."